Hi everyone, I'm here for this week's happiness strategy. This week I wanted to talk a little bit about gratitude and to also dive into the topic of hope. I think right now there are so many real reasons in our world to lose our sense of hope and to be overcome with feelings of fear. I also believe right now more than ever, it is so important for more of us to tap into our inner resources and to, in order to spark that sense of hope and expand that out to our own families and our communities and our world at large. And so this week, I just wanted to share a little exercise that I've been doing and invite you, if it seems like it's something that you might want to, give it a try, just to expand, your own feelings of hope in your life and to tap into your reasons for feeling grateful and to really connect in deeper to, your reasons why you see life as being a gift. So what I like to do, and I've been doing it, for about 5 or 10 minutes each day, especially in light of all of the, recent tragic events that are unfolding around us in our world, because they can really very quickly just make me feel fearful and to feel heartbroken and to feel hopeless about, not knowing what I can do. So what I like to do is just to shut up all the noise and to take 5 or 10 minutes to just be by myself. And how I start it is by thinking of two or three things that I'm really grateful for, for the people in my life, for the very gift of being alive, for my natural environment and the sights around me. And, I just invite you just to connect into the real reasons that you're grateful. And for me, this really helps to awaken that sense of feeling thankful for life and for seeing life as being a gift, that being here is a gift. So I really like to tap into that feeling. And then I just do, I just spend the next few minutes, I just close my eyes. And, you can do this in whatever way, works best for you. I'm quite a visual person, so that comes to me quite naturally, and not everybody is. So, just do it in a way that works for you. But what I like to do is close my eyes and just imagine Earth. I just sort of imagine it sort of above my head and just sort of picturing it in color. And I imagine just taking those real feelings of love and feeling grateful for life, and just expanding that out onto the world, just those feelings of love and just sort of blanketing Earth in a feeling of peace, in that feeling of a hopefulness and of love. And I like to just spend, a few minutes each day doing this. And for me, what I find that it does is, again, it's not going to change anything directly that's dark in our world or erase the tragic events. But what it does do is spark that sense of hope within me, and it helps to erase those feelings of fear. And it also helps me expand that feeling um, of deep gratitude for for being a human being and for the other people around me. And I find with that I'm able to expand that out not only in my thoughts and feelings but also in my actions that I take during my day. And it really helps me to put everything in perspective, and it helps me feel like in some way we are all so interconnected. And just spending that little bit of time each day, just sending out feelings of love and hope, it does give me a feeling of peace, and a feeling of it makes me feel hopeful that 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 as as human beings, that everything is going to be okay, and that there is so much that is good about life. There is of course darkness, but there's also so many reasons why life is a gift. and, to just look for the evidence of that. I think there is, of course, a danger in, there's kind of two ways of being. You could just, churn everything off and, kind of pretend that it isn't unfolding and sort of put your head in the sand about different tragic events that are happening in our world. And I don't think that that benefits anybody. I think that our fellow human beings, they need us to expand that sense of hope. And the more of us that do that, the more, we're going to expand this out into our actions. And there is a real ripple effect that will happen with that. So, ignorance is bliss is not, I don't think it's a helpful way that any of us can be. And then, of course, there's the other tendency that we can have to become really hyper focused and just overwhelmed by the news, by being like glued to it all the time. I don't think that's helpful either, because that just expands out feelings of fear and of hopelessness. So, of course, it's about being very, tuned in and aware of what's going on, but also, tapping into our inner resources to try to do something, even if it's just in our feelings and thoughts, to expand that out into the world, and to also look at different ways that we can help. If we have the resources to be able to help and share with the people who need our help, whether it's, our global world, or whether it's in our own backyard and the communities around us. And so that's just my invitation to everybody this week, is to really just tap into your own reasons each day of why life is a gift, of your personal reasons, those things that really make you feel that deep feeling of gratitude. And then to take those feelings and to expand that out and to spark that sense of hope within you, and to share that out with your loved ones and the world at large. I just think it's just such an important thing to do. And it is a way of being able to, carry on in our days without being overwhelmed. So I hope whatever you get up to this week, I wish you, so much peace and joy. And I look forward to connecting again next week. Thank you.